Funeral services will be held today for the two women killed in the Louisiana theater shooting. 33-year-old Jillian Johnson was a musician and gift shop owner. 21-year-old Mayci Breaux was a student at Louisiana State University who was preparing to become an ultrasound and radiology technician. Footage from hotel surveillance cameras give us a glimpse this morning of the shooter's final days. David Begnaud obtained the video. He is outside the Grand Movie Theater in Lafayette. David, good morning.
Vanita, good morning. Investigators hope that video will provide some insight as to why 59-year-old John Hauser stood up in the middle of a movie here and opened fire. They are also reviewing extensive online postings he made and sifting through materials left behind in his hotel room for additional clues. The surveillance video seems to show nothing out of the ordinary. In one clip, John Hauser chats with the front desk clerk. In another, he walks toward his Lincoln Town car. On the day of the shooting at 6:41 p.m., he drives off to the movie theater just 4 miles away. Vikas Patel owns the Motel 6. He says Hauser, who checked in July 3rd, was never rude or threatening. What did you think when you realized the man who had carried out that movie theater shooting lived here?
It was kind of terrifying. It was something that I wasn't expecting.
Hauser's room, 129, is a mess. Bottles of alcohol, clothes all over. Police say they found a wig and glasses here they believe were used as a disguise.
At 7:15 in this movie theater right here, he decided to go see Trainwreck. He wrote it down, so we saw that.
According to investigators, Hauser visited a movie theater in Lake Charles and Baton Rouge, but he chose this one in Lafayette and apparently planned on getting out alive until police arrived.
The Grand Theater on Johnson, got an active shooter over there.
They directed us down the sidewalk.
Lead investigator Stephen Baja found the gunman's car parked just a few feet outside this emergency exit.
His keys were on the top of the tire.
Really?
Yeah, so they were staged so that he didn't have to reach into his pocket. It seemed that he could come out here, grab those keys, jump in the car, and take off.
The 59-year-old drifter had a history of mental illness, but legally purchased a gun in Alabama. On Face the Nation, Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal said if Hauser had been involuntarily committed in his state, that information would be automatically reported, and Hauser would never have been able to buy his firearm.
Every time this happens, it seems like the person has a history of mental illness. We need to make sure the systems we have in place actually work.
Police will be back at the theater this morning. Inside the actual theater where the shooting happened, it is still strewn with popcorn, purses, and blood. In our next half hour, we will introduce you to the woman who was seated in the theater when the shooting happened. She saw the gunman reloading and yelled at everyone to get out.
All right, David, thank you so much.